in Utah when I was a boy, everybody knew what a downwinder was. We were the anti-nuclear capital of the world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man. I come from an incredible family. My uncle stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I grew up on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pig. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around there. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist, and it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Twingate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Twingate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. They'll be calling you a radical. May God have mercy on all of your souls.
Nuclear power was evolving. We were promised, oh, this can't happen. It will never happen. We cannot have a meltdown.
I'm here.
You're live.
So, here we are. We're live. Missed the intro a little bit. So, we've got a lot to talk about today. We've got to talk about as the activists were finally getting traction and we're under a heavy attack. Heavy attack. Any activists, I've never been threatened so many times in my life as I have the last 4 days, since I got back from New York. I mean, I get death threats, by the hundreds. They cloned all my accounts. Now, Facebook, I want people to know, we use Facebook because that's the only option we have to communicate, but Facebook is NSA. Now, Sheila, who had her, did she kill her husband? Well, why is there no freaking talk about that? Are you kidding me? This guy was a whistleblower. This was a skull and bones billionaire. A billionaire was murdered in Mexico, Trotsky to the head. So here he is, the spy monkey cat, that was a skull and bones with Mary Antoinette Harvard. Sheila, who's the COO of Facebook, was placed there. She's on the board of directors of Disney. She's on the board of directors of multiple countries. She's directly bloodline of the Rothschilds, right directly. Now she's going to christen the new Navy ship that's getting launched. It's called Sick. So this is a major story. This is her husband. They're billionaires with a B. You're talking two of the richest human beings on the face of the earth, young, both skull and bones, both Harvard, both went to freaking skull and bones with Harvard Law, with Mary Antoinette, where this whole freaking head of the snake's being run from, the Fukushima cover-up, all of it. And I'll get into this, but so he's just dead. Gets reported, it's off a treadmill. No, he didn't. Four Seasons is a very elite, exclusive resort down there. Right? They come out. We have reviewed every square inch of surveillance tape. That we have the best surveillance tape in the world next to NSA. He was never here. Not only did he not fall right there where they said in that gym and his brother found him, which they said is a total fabrication, a lie. He was never on our property. Was he going to blow the whistle? That's what I hear. I think it's probably true. He was, I mean, think about it. Anybody, you're talking this, you know what this guy knew? This guy, now Snowden warned us. Snowden warned us. He warned us. Snowden, tomato, nuclear, you ain't, I mean, wow. He warned us. There was a freaking email leaked out in the Snowden documents to WikiLeaks. Now, you think about it. If you're going to freaking jail Julian Assange, why aren't you jailing the New York Times, the Washington Post? How about Novak? How about Dick Cheney? Why are you jailing all those people? If you're going to jail people just for being a reporter, let's see. Oh, yeah, but Cheney outed CIA covert secret freaking agent. Those are felonies. Novak just, boom. Novak blows the word. I mean, Novak died of brain cancer. I mean, it's amazing to me how fucking ignorant. So he releases data. I mean, think about the whistleblower who released, Operation Olympic Games. Now, think about that being named Olympic Games. Let's have the Olympics 2020 in Japan. Now, we're going to hammer this guy worse than freaking young Manny. This guy's had it. This is the Obama freaking. This is a cyber terrorist. This is a hardcore terrorist goes off. And it's Conrad. It's the Joint Chief of Staff, United States Marine. He leaked it. Oh, there'll be no prosecution. I'll bet not. It's just like Military Veterans Day yesterday. When are you going to stop fucking calling these people heroes? They're not heroes. They're victims. They're victims of a globalist fucking grotesque regime. When are you going to stop calling it New World Order? When it's Old World Order, it's neo-feudalism. Do you realize that the wealth of the world right now, especially the United States, is more tightly fucking a group of fucking elitist worlds than it was in 1913, than it was in fucking before Waterloo, than it fucking was before fucking the French Revolution. In history, before it was 4,000 years ago in Egypt. This is the greatest slavery complex in human history, and no one could see. And the greatest fucking slavery of all human history is called Fukushima. Cancer is slavery. I'm here to tell you, cancer is slavery. Strips everything from you. Takes everything. Even if you fucking survive, which I have, you got no money. These treatments are fucking millions of dollars. You think, oh, the fucking medical stuff. Yeah, your insurance is going to cover you? I want you to go into every one of your insurance policies and look at your cap. Look at your copay. Oh, I have the best fucking insurance ever. It's only 5% copay. Do you realize what 5% of it is fucking $3 million? And that's what these things cost. I mean, and you could see why. The intent. It's slavery. It's pure fucking slavery. The cover-up of Fukushima is the greatest violation to human rights in fucking human history. The Pacific, and everybody's fucking just, oh, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Dana documented, undocumented. I'm the guy that talked to, well, I didn't talk to Paco. Paco asked me about buying this fucking boat. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? By the way, that whole gig was a setup through Edelman. Look, there's the PR firm Snowden told us. They're running these PR firms out of Edelman in Canada. It's been outed. The fucking NSA has a program, not only just to discredit any fucking environmental activist, but to kill them. To kill them. And if you don't think they kill, I'm dedicating this whole story and this freaking everything because it was 41 years ago yesterday. The great whistleblower? The great whistleblower was murdered. Karen Silkwood was murdered. Not my words, the United States court system's words. Guilty of murdering Karen Silkwood. Count Silkwood was murdered 41 years ago. Count Silkwood worked in the side of a nuclear plant, just like the ones behind my house, making the spent fuel, well, not the cement, the fuel rods. They called it Western zirconium out here. Why did they build it? It wasn't there when I was a kid, but the backside was there. The backside's where they moxie the fuel. All they do when they moxie fuel is where they have these open pits. The only thing out there is a fire department. Same where freaking that grew up. So they take the spent fuel, which is uranium out of the fucking mines after they fucking heat it up and fucking boil the earth's water, and then they put it into a big fucking underground fucking pit and they throw fucking oxygen to it. It's called NOx fuel. and make it so incredibly powerful and dangerous, and that's how they make nuclear bombs. Karen Silkwood was not only just blowing the fucking whistle on the fucking labor violations that they were fucking all being radiated and cooked. It went much deeper than that. Much deeper. She knew much more than that. And I'll tell you why she did. A lot of people don't talk about, they don't want to talk about Karen Silkwood because, you know, she supposedly abandoned her 2 children. You know, she had a very hardcore fucking life. But she was able to get where she was, not because she never chose this fucking path. Because she was one of those girls, one of those females that was so incredibly beautiful. Had the cover, I mean, and these guys, these 14 dogs were after her with sexual motivation because she was that beautiful. So she was involved from A to Z. Isn't that the way it works in America? The beautiful freaking working female, the fucking boss goes right after her like a fucking predator wolf. That's what they did to her. She had access to so much fucking knowledge, so much incredible fucking, and they knew that. They knew that because she'd already been to D.C. working with the fucking journalists. When we still had investigative journalists that had balls, we have none. We have 0. There are no investigative journalists, because I understand why, because you'll get killed. You know, they've showed you. They've taught you, hey, look, be an investigative journalist, we will turn you into Michael Hastings. Stand down, fuckers. The greatest investigative journalist of our time, Michael Hastings. The greatest investigative journalist of fucking 100 years. What they do to him? Fired him for telling the truth, Dan Rather. The fucking truth. They make examples that they go much further than just firing. They kill you. So there are none. So she is blowing the fucking whistle to this guy. She's telling him it runs so fucking deep that the fucking head of the snake, the nuclear cartel, is being exposed. Look, if the American populace knew the truth of the greatest fucking evilest fucking cartel of fucking criminals that ever fucking reigned in human history, this makes the fucking Germans, fucking SS, and fucking Hitler's regime look like church mice. This makes fucking the whole fucking royal fucking family in France look like fucking church mice. This goes all the way back. This makes the pharaohs look like fucking church mice. These are fucking evil rats run out of the head of snake at Cal Berkeley, at Livermore, at MIT Media Lab. They run from MIT, skull and bones. This is an evil, sick society of mass murder. These are the greatest mass murderers in human history. They have all the money, and you're paying for your own. It's called Price Anderson because they keep you in fear. Oh, but know this and remember where you heard it. There is enough solar produced on a daily basis every single day in the United States, right here, right now, today, to fucking electrify the entire United States, to use all the energy source of the, what you could shut down every single coal plant, every single nuclear plant today. Today, there's enough solar being generated to fucking heat and fucking light this entire country, then some. The Deseret News, that mouthpiece for the oligarchs. The Mormon fucking Jesus died so you could be rich, drink the Kool-Aid, the fake Christians that were fucking devils, comes out right here in Utah. And since California's producing so much fucking solar energy, they know where to put it because in the western United States, these fucking states have blocked it from coming into the grid. They can't come into the grid. In Nevada, it can't. They capped it. In Utah, they won't even let it near the fucking grid. In Idaho, the grid. They won't let it near the grid in any of these states. They're blocking it. So where does it go? This is a fucking evil fucking... Is it eugenics? Well, look up John Holden, head of the science technology team that's running the cover-up of Fukushima. Look him up. Just simply look him up. He's the head of the science and technology team, the 32 team that was fucking inside the Situation Room that was developed to fucking cover up Fukushima. I've reported it over and over and over. The cover-up of Fukushima is the greatest. Look, when I was in Austria, I saw bootleg videos. I saw stuff that you fucking, none of you fucking people know. The fucking fainting goats have no fucking idea. The rats, the shields, the fucking trolls, they're being paid from Edelman in fucking Canada. He told us. Stoughton told us. They find these fucking low forms of fucking rats and trolls that are fucking pure haters. And they find these, they prey on these fucking, these are the lowest form of human scum in human history. And they call them trolls and rats for a reason. What an insult to trolls and rats. They're the lowest form of human scum. They don't use real names. They whatever, they're just fucking sick, demented, fucking loser, hater, creepy people. They prey on those fucking creeps. This genie's out of the fucking bottle. The greatest ecological catastrophe in fucking human history. Oh, if I told it in exact fucking Cassandra-like detail. Oh, they're going to come after me. The whole gig with Dana, I'm not all of it. They're in full flight. They've cloned all my accounts multiple times. Facebook says they won't. You can't clone accounts. They've got the Post Ignorance Project webpage cloned. They've got me cloned. They're using my picture all over. They cloned my accounts. So you go to Facebook, you find they won't take. Why? Because they're running the fucking show. This guy was murdered. Now think about it. You don't think they have the fucking media 100% captured, lock, stock, barrel? You know how fucking much those type of books sell. Some of the number one rated shows always in human history are murder mystery shows. 48 Hours, 2020, Investigation. That's their baby. That's their bread and butter. That's where the real money's at. People love those fucking things. They'll eat them up. They're fucking, this is the greatest fucking mystery fucking murder fucking story, fucking one of them in human history. This is fucking Jack the Ripper on Balco. Remember, this is not a millionaire. These are billionaires. There's not very many billionaires on Earth. Right up Skull and Bones. Do you see one single fucking anybody reporting this? Nowhere? That's how much control they have. So anybody that breaks through the control, breaks through the fucking art of communication. Michelangelo. Art is nothing but communication. I get that. I've known that from fucking long before this YouTube started. I knew that I had a shot with this YouTube camera. There's a method behind my madness. I knew that they would come at me, but I knew that I could spread far and wide, get my message out fucking all over fucking everywhere, get backed up, take it before they got on to my fucking angle and my method. And so when they did come out to kill me, it would be too late. That it's fucking the message and the word is all over. Look, I come from a long line of old fucking activists. I've been at the first fucking memories of my life with fucking anti-nuclear fucking. I know this like fucking nobody knows this. Not eat, sleep, drink it, intellectual fucking. No, live it. I sleep with it every fucking day. The fucking murder of my father, the attempted murder of me. Now back to Karen Silkwood. Okay, Nora Ephraim makes the fucking movie. Nobody would touch that fucking movie. Nobody would touch it. It was a fucking controversial fucking script. She was threatened with her life so many times when she made that fucking movie. But remember, popular opinion was on our side. The backs of 3 Mile Island. Chinese syndrome, the whole fucking thing came to a fucking capitulation right then. America had it. They knew. They'd listened to John Kennedy's great speech. They listened to him. He said, he called all this out. They listened to Rachel Carson. The average American, fucking the greatest socialist system in fucking American world history was right here in the United States. The average fucking person, family, were working 40 hours a week. The dad, moms didn't work for the most part. One person's working. He's working less than 40 hours a week. He's making in today's dollars $106,000. The tax rate's 94% post-war. They had time to read. They had time to educate. They had time to fucking be artists. They had time to fucking wake up. They have no time to wake up. We don't need the fucking masses. We do not fucking need the fainting ghosts. We do not need the hurt. We need good, articulate fucking leaders. We need good, articulate leaders that don't fucking take the money. That go against Joel Osteen. Go against this lie that Jesus died so I can be rich and prosper. This is all co-op shit. The fake fucking, it's coming apart right here, right now. And they think they're going to kill me, and they think they're going to kill everybody. They think they're going to go after us, and they're going to fucking imprison us. They're going to fucking fuck up our message. They're going to fucking hide the truth. They're going to kill Pat Tillman. They're going to kill Michael Hastings. They're going to fucking throw fucking Bradley Manning under the fucking prison. Too late. Too late. The genie's out of the fucking bottle. Fucking, we passed this hurdle at Midway. Midway in this fucking war happened 2/12/2013, and I knew it happened in San Clemente, California. When I was standing there with all the softball activists, it came over me. And I said the hundreds and hundreds of people that came up, because my YouTube site was getting 30,000 views a day then. I was telling fucking Fukushima in a dramatic way. They knew they watched me get leukemia. The compelling fucking story, the new art form, the fucking literature, just like when Henry Beecher Stowe wrote Uncle Tom's Cabin. Oh my God. People knew. They showed up by the hunt. Oh my God, Kevin. You will fucking woke so many sleeping giants. We caught those fucking NRCs so off fucking guard right then that day. They didn't know what fucking hit them. 1,200 fucking people in there. And they blackballed me, wouldn't let me speak. It's like, whatever. This is how they play. You know, just like when I was in the UN. What? I'm just going on a public tour. They already knew who I was when I was coming. Detained me while I'm going on the public tour, which anybody, right? That's how they play. But my army said it for me. Our group said it for me. They're like, whoa, they're on to us. They're on to us. But we're fucked. And everybody told me right there that day, I said, they will never reopen Santa Opera. I said it that fucking day. I did an interview with PBS. I said it that fucking day with PBS. PBS promised me this fucking whole fucking gig. They followed me around, fucking did all kinds of work. Oh, no. Stand down, because the Koch brothers own fucking PBS now. These fucking oligarch fucking rats who are killing themselves. I told them right then, Santa Opry will never reopen. The hardcore anti-nuclear stand there, Gene Stone, Ace Hoffman, fucking all of them. They're like, you're full of shit, Kevin. Oh, yeah? Okay, you'll see. You'll see. And I kept saying, we're going to hit the beach on D-Day as our fucking group of activists. Our group, which is fucking power, we're going to hit the beach. You think it's coincidence they announced the morning of D-Day they're closing? They knew. Why did they close? Not because they wanted to, that cash, they had to, but here all the waste just sits there. This is a fucking war. It was Midway. We're winning the war. They're afraid they can't, now they're going to fucking turn up the fucking heat. They've already turned up the fucking heat. Look, if you're a marine biologist, you're a fucking academician, number one, they don't know how to study the ocean because it's surface. And if they do, they know. They know they're not going to rock this fucking boat. They can't. They can't. They know they will be killed. Well, they'll be blackballed from that, like I was, from academia. My degree stripped the fucking away from me at the University of General Electric. When I taught at the number one school, but they know. They're not. I mean, come on. And can you blame them? Can you blame them? I don't blame Ken. I don't blame any of these guys for doing what they fucking do. I mean, it's sick, whatever, but they know what I know. Play ball or they will kill you. So I don't blame them for playing ball. That's a heavy burden to fucking take this on. But there's a few of us that just have to do it. You know, there's a few of us that were fucking born to do it. I mean, when they strip everything away from you, you watch it. I mean, my dad, Veterans Day, I got into it yesterday with these guys. So, the university, here they got this fucking great big $100,000 pickup truck from Ford, and this big trailer and grandstand flags all over, parked on the university right up there, and this cute little car all decked out. So I'm like, who the fuck paid for this? Lockheed Martin? And this guy says, well, and he points to this little car. He says, this is my son that was killed in Iraq. And I says, oh my God, I'm so sorry. 19, you know. He says, I funded my fund, raised my funds myself, and it's good for you. You know, I hugged him, but then the other people started, not him. You know, you could see he's mourning his son's fucking loss. You know, but then the rest of them started. They started on Obama's a socialist, this mass burner flag waving. Then he got into my face and tried to tell me that he was fucking Korean War. And I said, well, you know, my dad was killed in that era. You know, the Nevada test site, nuclear lab rat died later. My uncle on Omaha Beach. And I said, also, he's in Hell's Kitchen. One of the fucking guys said, God, how horrible, blah, blah, blah. No. I said, what do you mean he's during the Korean War? Conflict, he wasn't in Korea? And then he started his grandstand bullshit. Well, let me tell you. And look, Mike's father-in-law did 2 tours to the Hell's Kitchen. I'll tell you fucking about this guy. He was up for every fucking medal and award he was. Drank fucking whiskey straight out of the bottle, smoked Lucky Strikes like a fucking chimney. I mean, that's how all those guys were. He said we were killing so many fucking Northern Chinese, we were stacking them up, freezing to death, fucking using them for sandbags. He says it was so fucking grotesque and horrific. He lost all his fucking toes from frostbite, whatever. They hated fucking MacArthur. They hated them all for fucking sending them to the wolves like that. He come home. They said, his mother told me this before he fucking took his own life, blew his fucking own head off, which they all do. She said they would send him, he was up for a fucking Bronze Star. She says he wiped his ass on the paperwork and mailed it back to the fuckers. So we're driving along one day, and a guy has a purple heart on his license plate, and he just pulled in behind this fucking guy. I'm like, okay, and I just pulled in. Should have seen that. Oh my God, I never fucking, it even scared me. What's you gonna do then? He got in this fucker's face, and he went fucking, you gonna grandstand the fucking death of that hell and that mass murder? You dumb fucker, don't you realize we were fucking pawns? We were fucking pawns, and they destroyed our fucking lives, and we bleed. Nobody that fucking bled and died is gonna grandstand that fucking evil fucking shit. So then I go on, there's these kids all fucking dressed up in World War I shit. I'm like, you guys military? No. So it's just war games to you, huh? You know, this is, yeah, we just dress up, blah, 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 blah. And then they start on the far-right Foxconn shit. I'm like, really? I said, kid, you're a historian, you know, and don't get me wrong, I'm for the guys dressing up in the Civil War reenactments. Those are powerful fucking work. It keeps history alive. They do good work, by the way. A lot of those guys, those historians that dress up and reenact them, they do them so, they show the pain and the blood and the evil. So I told this kid, this group, I said, come here, I'm going to tell you something right here fucking right now. And remember who told you. Yeah, I remember arguing with you last year. And I said, do you realize they use mustard gas? Do you realize how fucking horrific World War I was? You need to do some fucking work. Look up at those guys shaking and all fucked up in those trenches. Do you know how evil a fucking war is? Hell, do you know that? You want to reenact it, you reenact hell. How can you grandstand this is all fucking fun? That's how the fucking is. It's like the Republican war heroes, Operation Foxconn News. You go, fucking Ted Nugent, shit himself, piss himself. They never fucking died and bled. Anybody that died and bled, anybody that was over there, they don't fucking sensationalize. Talk to an Iraqi fucking guy that was over there in the blood. Talk to him. I talk to them all the time. They fucking, they're suicidal, so many of them. It's horrible. What is hell? George Washington's fucking words. George Washington. And by the way, I got something up my fucking sleeve. You'll see this in the next few days. George Washington's quote is going to show up somewhere. Look, you see this. George Washington's great quotes. We must rid fucking, you know, I don't know, I can't, you know, quote it off in my head right now about the horrific plague of fucking war. You know, and then he went on, I mean, over and over, he talked about this big military, and the big scale of military is not your friend, it is evil. It will take away all liberties and freedoms. That's how this country was incepted. Look what we've turned into. Look what the fuck we turned into. Grandstand, the people that grandstand, fuck, they've never been, they never bled, they were, what, hey, thank you for what? You know, the support thing, and I understand the military. You know, a lot of people need jobs. I get that. It's a pretty good fucking job right now. A lot of people go in, whatever. But the ones that have to fucking go in and do the fucking killing and the blood, and we know that Iraq was bullshit. We know Afghanistan was bullshit. We know the fucking Vietnam was bullshit. Korea was bullshit. All of it. You know, fuck, it's bullshit. They're fucking not heroes. They're victims. They're victims of their own community. They're fucking flag wavers, Fox News, wrap yourself up in the flag, hair spade, fake fucking patriotic bullshit. These forefathers were not flag wavers. They were the opposite of flag wavers. They were anti-royals. The fucking, this revolution is the fucking first revolution, but now it's radiation. The greatest control mechanism to a fucking people in human history is called nuclear. They know that. Do you know there's been 84 now? 84 in India killed. I was in Europe when the last one was killed in Netherlands. He died, supposedly choking, the great journalist. 84. How about all the ones in Iran blowing up their whole... A lot of these guys, people think, oh, these are pro-nuclear. No. For the most part, they're anti-nuclear. Because, look, the ones that really get into this and understand this and fucking got conscious, when they finally understand the fucking scam of nuclear, that it's not magic, it's not science, it's uranium come out of the Queen's uranium mines. That's all it is. It's fucking boiling the Earth's water. It's just one step. It's the same as coal. Coal comes out of the earth, uranium comes out of the earth. It's no different than coal sitting next to water. Instead of coal just fucking the heat burning the fuck turns out, they just run water over the top of it and boil. But it's even worse than coal, much worse than coal, because it has a deadly, deadly, evil byproduct called spent fuel. It's the greatest fucking powerful fucking control mechanism in human history. You can control populaces with it by threatening them with nuclear bombs. And is that a real threat? Oh, fuck, is it a real threat? They showed the world the real threat. At Hiroshima. At Nagasaki. Let's get real. They tried to kill Oppenheimer. You go to Cal Berkeley, the head of the evil fucking snake. This guy's a long, fucking, ugly, brutal history of killing anybody who gets this, anybody who knows this, and he knows this is the biggest shakedown in fucking world history. Price Anderson, you're funding it through your taxpayer. Now, Obama goes to India. So I told the Indian activists that I was with in Vienna, I said, let's make a deal. They're anti-nuclear over there, so let's make a deal. So it comes out yesterday, 2 days ago, that the fucking Indian fucking president, who's supposedly Hare Krishna, no, he's not. It comes out yesterday that who's going to fucking take all the liability? Because isn't that, under the fucking business model, there's the danger to nuclear, fucking one, the liability. Who's going to insure it? No one's going to insure it. They can't get insurance. No government, whatever. Oh, here we go. Bloop, the American taxpayer. How is that possible? The American taxpayer is going to fucking insure the liability in India? Yep. It's called Price Anderson. It's called TPP. It's called NAFTA. It's called the IAEA that hijacked the United Nations. You are going to fucking build it. You, the taxpayer, you're going to build it. You're going to insure it to your own mass murder. Fukushima should have been the end. Look, I'm a socioeconomist. I've been an activist for years. I've started a lot of movements. I've done a lot of fucking things. I knew when Fukushima happened. I knew that was the top of the heap. I knew it was the greatest violation to fucking human rights in human fucking history. Did I think they would be able to pull this cover off up? No, I didn't. I thought, not this time. You know, they covered up Hiroshima and Nagasaki. J. Robert Oppenheimer was a genius, which probably would have been an environmentalist. They developed it in New Mexico for one reason. J. Robert Oppenheimer's family had a fucking ranch in that beautiful. You got to realize how beautiful it was, especially then, before they fucking ruined it, before all the fucking Californians, their wealth got to build their sixth house there. These sick fucking ants that fucking swarm the fucking country anytime there's anything in vogue and go build it, fucking extract and fucking ruin it. His mom and dad said he used to disappear for fucking days at a time when he was a boy on his house. This is a guy that could fucking speak, 7 languages by the time he was 14, 15? He wasn't asked to do this. He was told to do this. They didn't just fucking come and ask you to be part of the Manhattan Project. No, they told you. Einstein's a great mistake. Einstein said it over and over and over. He said it. His great fucking mistake. And everybody says, oh, he wasn't. Einstein was not the great mathematician. Einstein was the great intuitive thinker. That's what always the greats are, the fucking great intuitive thinker. He had a dream, the white man. You know, and Campbell's over there fucking trying to, Campbell's in fucking Russia 100 years ago when World War I broke out. Yeah, the Observatory in fucking California, that guy. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. They had to prove it through an eclipse. They fucking seized his fucking telescope. They seized it also. They had to wait for the next one. He's in Oregon. He's got a shitty telescope. Didn't work. He presents his data to the fucking Oxford fucking elitists who they gotta fucking always, them small dick English fucks gotta fucking take fucking credit for everything. He's only presenting his data that Einstein's full of shit, doesn't work. But there's a peace activist like Einstein. Eddington. He's an Australian doing his. He gets it to him. Well, I mean, the timing's unbelievable. Oh, yes, it does fucking bend. Einstein's right. So, it's born. This madness is born. Madame Curie's fucking, they're trying to deny that radiation cures you as she's dying. Long fucking, epic fucking road of denial. Semmelweis in Vienna, before her, proving that little germs fly through the fucking airs and kill you, and doctors need to wash their hands. Not only do they think he was so crazy as he proved it, he would stand right there where I stood and scream and fucking yell and go fucking crazy. They threw him in a fucking loony bin and killed him. When he was right. The data all exists. So Fukushima happens the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history. J. Robert Oppenheimer says, fuck this. No. This is coming out from Frank, his brother. No. Skull Bones is taking the field, Russell. From Yale, from Cal Berkeley. They know this is the fucking great controller. They're all over this. They know. Wallace is the vice president for 3 terms under fucking FDR. Right before FDR dies, they throw fucking Wallace out. What? And find Truman? What? They throw fucking Oppenheimer out because he's a peace activist? Fucking the only reason they did the Manhattan Project down there at Los Alamos because he says, no, I'm not leaving this beautiful fucking place. I'm gonna, he was there by most. You want me to do it here? Okay, we'll do it there. Open the door to the fucking treasury of the world and never turned it off. They opened that faucet and never turned it off. Einstein, he took blame for it. Look, here they are back to World War One. Einstein's friend is the guy that's fucking experimenting with the gas. They're gassing fucking troops. Gassing. And by the way, all the gas is right here in Utah now. They de-rigged the fucking Dugway. When the fucking sheep Operation London Fog, they're still killing the sheep. So, they're gassing. Einstein's a gasp. He's disgusted. His friend says, no, this will hurry up war. This is the sick motherfuckers that they are. The sick mentality. He's like, fuck you. He was so fucking violating and fucking... He's a peace activist. Einstein was a peace activist, like Picasso, like so many. They fucking want them dead. They want them out. So is J. Robert. I like it in Berkeley. They teach the J. Robert and they put up these foundations when Cal Berkeley has the nerve to sensationalize his name. When Cal Berkeley tried to kill him over and over and over. They fucking slaughtered him. Labeled him a communist. What? Because the woman he was hanging with was fucking from Spain? Do you know what was going on in the Civil War? Franco is still alive? Unfucking real. So they go after fucking, he's like, no, drop a scare bomb. When they dropped fucking Trinity, fucking, they made bets. I did. Oppenheimer didn't. He wasn't doing it because he wanted to. He was fucking forced to. Just like so many of these days. I mean, so many of these marine biologists and whatever, they're doing what they do because they're forced to. I don't blame them. I really don't fucking blame Ken for his work, all of them for. It is what there is, because they know better. They know better. If they tell the fucking truth, just like they tell the Marines and the Navy, they tell the fucking truth, they're told to stand down. They will kill them. They know that. So he says, let's drop the scare fucking bomb. Fuck you. For me, yeah, that fucker, he bet the dollar will kill everybody in fucking New Mexico. That's his bet. He's not kidding. They did it anyway. J. Oppenheimer says, right, well, I don't know that we should do this. This could suck all the fucking energy out of the atmosphere and kill the whole Earth. I don't think we should do it. They did it anyway. These are madmen. These fuckers are control freaks with some kind of fucking mental illness. Is it a small penis? Is it a small sex? That's what Freud said. You go back to Freud. Somebody thinks he was right on these fuckers. These are sick, hateful, evil fucking people. Drop a scare bomb. Kill the emperor. Kill the fucking emperor. The royal family still stands in Japan, the shoguns. Now, let's get real. Let's think about Japan. Japan and their elitist, fucking idealistic, fucking multi-fucking hundreds of years mentality. What they did to the Philippines, what they did to fucking Korea, what they did to China, they're the elites. It's no coincidence they threw in with fucking the Aryan nation, Hitler, the elites. This fucking, we're the chosen one. The Swedes, they throw in. They think that. We're the fucking elite. Scandinavians, they all threw in. How about the Southern Italians? What about Mussolini? Do you realize what kind of civil war existed? Now, why do you think all the Italians fled here? Brother killing brother. They all threw in with them. They forced J. Oppenheimer out. They tried to kill him. It's being run from Cal Berkeley, the head of the snake. Now Santa Susana, it's coming out of Santa Susana, at Rocketdyne, the fucking nightmare there, that Israel had their Jewish school there, their camp. Their kids are educated and everything there for years, and now it's educated at all the nuclear waste was right underneath them. mass murdering. When is everybody going to wake up? When are you going to wake up and sit investigative journalists and say, find out the Department of Energy and Cal Berkeley, the head of the fucking snake, and Livermore, these madmen, MIT Media Lab. There's no coincidence that Abe came to MIT Media Lab. Why would the fucking Prime Minister of Japan come here and go to MIT Media Lab, the same people that killed Aaron Swartz? Because Aaron Swartz knew what I know. The head of the snake, Sheila from Facebook, the head of the snake. They're controlling the fucking media. 1 + 1 is not 3. 1 + 1 is not 3. 1 + 1 is not 3. 1 + 1 is still fucking 2. And anybody that understands 1 + 1 is 2, they will kill you. Do not kid yourself, Karen Silkwood. Nora. Nora makes the fucking movie under heavy death threats. Meryl Streep, I mean, it's powerful, powerful. Did she say one word about Nora's horrible death? Nora gets leukemia the same time I got leukemia. The dean of our university, Kevin, you know, he's told me this for years. Kevin, you know you will get blackballed from this university. You know you got to stop with anti-nuclear activism. You've got to. They will kill you. You do know they will kill you. They kill anti-nuclear. They have a long history. This guy's smart. My mentors told me, Kevin, you can't. They will fucking take every dime away from you. They will strip your fucking degrees. They will never let you go anywhere, in any place or anything. They will kill you. I don't give a fuck. They fucking murdered my dad. I'm not going to fucking, Kurtz's spite. I'm not going to get over it. Fuck them. Nora gets fucking leukemia the same time I got it. She's fighting. She's fighting. I'm fighting. I'm fighting. 4 years ago right now, I'm in the throes. I'm going in and out of a fucking coma. I'm all but dead. So is she. She died June of 2012. Any statements? The woman that was threatened for making that movie should have won all the awards. Nope. Nope. No awards. You see fucking any of them. Any of the actresses in there. Fucking. Huh. Wasn't Cher in that movie? Huh. Meryl Streep. The greatest, I mean, do you know how famous that woman is? Nobody said shit about her fucking death. Oh, sorry, bye, you're dead. Huh. They killed her. They killed her fucking directly? No. But nuclear fallout is fucking murder. It gives you AML leukemia. Incredible irony. She dies that way. It's incredible irony. It's a book and a movie in its own right. The greatest book, you know, I can fucking write hundreds and hundreds of fucking books. I have no publicist. I have no fucking editor. Fucking no attorneys will stand up. There's nobody can stand up to this. Because 99 point fucking 9, you know, I love how fucking these activists, we are the 99%. No, we're not. We're the less than 1%. The 99% jumped on this fucking military mass murder fucking, you're going to be a fucking royal elitist bandwagon. 99.9% of all America fucking jumped on the fucking NCAA slave fucking league bandwagon. We're on the winning team. Bangladesh made fucking gear. Mass murder war machine. We are the fucking less than 1%. But that's all we ever need. Anybody who's going to fucking be a leader and change the fucking world has to be tiny. Wasn't that Golda Meir's quote? Not only is it only the very tiny few that fucking will change the world. That's the way it's always been. They're the only ones that have ever changed the world. You know, it goes all the way back. They've hijacked Jesus. Jesus died so I could be rich. No, he didn't. Go buy your gold. That will save you. The gold standard. Go back to the gold standard. Who's the gold standard? The Queen. The Queen invented the gold standard. It's not a fucking rare commodity, a fucking shiny yellow rock out of here. She owns all the gold mines. So every time you know, just fucking the guns, the gold, the silver, the fucking war machine, fucking you think you're on the winning team, 99% bought into the propaganda bullshit. Who do you think's selling you all this shit? It's fear. It's the same old pay the dragon slayer thesis that's gone on in neo-feudalism. It's a feudal system, more than it even was 1,000 years ago, more than it was 300 before the French Revolution. They're going to kill anybody who gets any traction. They have a long history of doing it. A long history. They tried to kill Oppenheimer every time they fucking could. They find who? Teller. Teller's one of the most evil men who ever walked the face of the earth. Born in fucking Budapest in Hungary. You know, all roads lead to Vienna. The old fucking Roman when it all fell down. They knew. They got rid of. They got rid of Wallace. Replaced. What was Stalin's fucking words? What was Stalin's words? From Vienna. What was Stalin's fucking words? when FDR died? What Churchill used poison? The Royals always fucking, none of them ever do their dirty work. Yeah, the Russians in the United States fucking, you know, the farmer kids come off the farm in one World War. They weren't fucking enlisted men. I mean, Audie Murphy's great fucking quote. Don't wrap me up in no flags. Don't give me no fucking medals. I was fighting to save my mom and dad's farm. That's who won that fucking war. Weren't a bunch of fucking enlisted, lifetime fucking military fucking assholes. No, hell no. It's always those fucking kids that do the dirty work that are mass murdered. They're victims. They are victims. It's very fucking sad. And I come from a long family of them. My father, the victim, the drafted fucking Marine. My uncle, who fucking is 17-year-olds. He could have got that, didn't win. Still don't know about BJD, just passed. My other uncle, the fucking fighter pilot, who gave up the NFL for the fucking Air Force. One of the youngest colonels in America, he's still alive. You think I'm intense? You gotta meet this fucking guy. Wow. POW. Wow. My fucking grandpa's brother died of fucking mustard gas. My dad, the memorial to my dad, I talked to a great old daughter of one of the last living atomic veterans. Her dad's 86. One of the very last living ones. One of the very few that lived. Leonard Byrd was one of the very few who wrote that great book. Heartbreaking, make you cry. Folding paper cranes. I don't fold paper cranes. Fuck that. I'm not going to fold up like origami and just pretend. I taught her, she said, no medals. Fuck their money. She said it just like me. He says it just like I said. We don't fucking, you know, oh, we got a settlement for these days. No, they don't. Fuck, take their money and stick it up their ass. My widowed fucking mother, nothing. They all died of cancer, of leukemia. They all died of fucking leukemia. Not a medal, not a thank you, not nothing. Oh, their fucking record just disappeared at the St. Louis fire. All roads lead to Missouri. Again? I'll talk about the St. Louis fire with fucking burned. How about the fucking Westlake fucking St. Louis fire? How about those kids at University of Missouri? How much do I love those kids? Because it's not about race. It's about slavery. And they know the whole fucking slavery is built on their backs. This is why this revolution is going to happen. I saw it in New York. The 17, 18-year-old, 16-year-old, 19-year-old, 20-year-old African-American freaking, they were there. The brilliant, the articulate, the beautiful. They were there. You got to hear them. They know what I know. They know that it's all built on their fucking backs, the slavery. You know, I'm going to organize a national fucking day of protest, which I fucking do, the day after Thanksgiving. I call it yellow and black. I'll talk more about it as time goes forward. But anybody who goes against this machine, they kill him. Wallace is kicked out. Why? And they find Truman? Because Truman fucking was one of them. Play ball. Play ball. You either play nuclear ball or they kill you. Ask John Kennedy. You know, everybody goes off the shiny ball. All these, there's lots of people that want it there, of course. I still say the nuclear cartel murdered him. I still say it. I'll still stand by it. I still say they killed Bobby. I still say it. I still say they killed fucking Martin Luther King. Now, will they do their dirty work? No, they find their goons to do their fucking dirty work. They get their goons amped up through television, through whatever, through the fear economy. Their goons will do the dirty work for them. They don't fucking get their fingers dirty. These English rollers have never done any fucking bleeding. The Russians did all the dirty work for them. They call that a Waterloo. Fucking, do you think he would have beat Napoleon? Too bad Napoleon didn't work. Oh, that hand in his thing, he must have had a stomach ache. Oh, he was a Mason. Hello? So was George Washington. The country was formed on Masonic thesis, but they broke ranks. It was a secret fucking society of wealth, but they were craftsmen. They broke away from the royals. But what does she do? Fuck, what does the queen do when it's down and dirty? So I was in, I stood right there on the 200th anniversary of Waterloo. I'm in the UN protesting on the 200th anniversary of Waterloo, exactly where I should be. No, you can't see. You don't understand because no one fucking understands history. So the English queen calls in her fucking inbred cousins from Russia. Here they come. They join together. That's how they beat Napoleon. Yeah, they changed the calendar. If you even spoke a royal word, what her name, you're done. Marie Antoinette, that Austrian girl, that little girl in Vienna. Let's do the arranged marriage to this impotent fucking dude who couldn't get a heart on to try to protect the fucking other side. So now we have Putin, the new czar. There's rumors that he is related to fucking Nicholas. My guess is probably true. He's got all the wealth. He's got all the money. I report the plane fucking shot down as soon as I get right up Teddy's ass. I shot that video early before anybody got to our protest. You know, I'm there. Little Finnegan got there. I said, we got to shoot this right fucking now. Perfect. That video is amazing. You know, right then I called the Lusitania on Balco. So I told this guy yesterday, I says, really, you going to wrap yourself? He says, well, you fuckers say the line, and now I'm living in fucking thing. These college professors, what? I says, Vietnam was the most unnecessary war in history. For fucking nothing but a bunch of fucking, that's who showed the playbook to make Lockheed Martin and make all these people rich. Bell Helicopter, all of them. That's all that was. Fucking war is nothing but fucking, as Lori says it, nothing but fucking trade fucking shows for fucking oligarchs. I said, do you know about fucking the Gulf of Tonkin? You know that story was 100% fabricated. You know about the Lusitania. Do you know about that? Ukraine, you're dressed up in World War I stuff. Do you know about the Lusitania? Ha! No clue, no rhyme, no reason. They've watched Fox News, who's run right out of the Queen's mouthpiece, the House of Windsor. Run right from there, wrap themselves up in a flag. Well, you know, Stephen, it's all an act. Well, if I'm an act, what are you? It's all a club. And everybody wants to get in a club, and the 99% have bought into, I'm going to be in the fucking club. Look, King James, LeBron James, just buys him a fucking great big house in Brentwood next to the fucking Brady's. No, not Marcia. Marcia, no. The other fucking creeps who tore down whole neighborhoods, got all 50, the overcompensation fucking, you're going to be the next Tom Brady, you're going to be the next fucking King fucking James. How are these African-American athletes not standing up for their own people? Running down the fucking NFL with hair extensions, they're fucking slaves in the NCAA. The NCAA is a group of oligarchs, the same oligarchs that loot. That has nothing to do with the universities, nothing. All so the taxpayer pays for it all. These kids are slaves. The kid who filed the lawsuit from Chicago, I know him, Weber State. He's fucking this fucking thing's going to come down. I'm here to tell you because I'll tell you what, it's all built on these fucking kids' backs. They know it. For years they got away with it. But these young kids, because of the internet, the genie's out of the bottle. You don't think Anonymous is powerful? You don't think our group that showed up in Ferguson fucking woke a sleeping giant? Do you think it's a coincidence it happened at fucking University of Missouri? Oh, hell no. Hell no. The fucking murder of that fucking young man? Yeah, they think they got away with that fucking thing. No, but the activists changed the world. Our group changed the world. Remember, right after fucking the Million Mass March yesterday, our fucking whole group fucking went right to Ferguson. Right there. You don't think those kids that play on that football team were right there in the streets? They saw it? Oh, fuck yeah. Much more than race. Much more than race. They know that these fuckers are building their pyramid of fucking repression on their backs. They know they're the foundation. I knew it would work as soon as they said it. I knew that he would step down. I knew that he would step not based on these kids' race, based on the NCAA. The NCAA is holding these universities hostage, and these university professors are in on it. I go out with our fucking, look, our new fucking president of the university, he and I's talked many times. He's a fucking chemist. I says, how can you be a chemist? How can you be a chemist, not talk about Fukushima? You know? Wow. No, it's a club. They're getting money kickbacks from the NCAA. They've made them all rich. These coaches are being paid by the taxpayer. The stadiums are built for the taxpayer. The fucking whole fucking scholarships are all paid for, and the scholarships are worthless. 1 year contract the NCAA makes them sign. It's against federal law. The University of Northwestern's already sued once. This kid's from our school. He's heard me. I've woke a fucking sleeping giant. So the NCAA says, look, you're going to lose your big fucking paycheck on the game. It's BYU, the most racist school in the fucking United States, is going to play there. You know, it's amazing. Well, the most racist school is Missouri. All roads lead to Missouri, won the fire. Now think about this. All roads lead to St. Louis and the Mound and not Bob Gibson. Think about the mega church fucking leader. The one that's worse than Joel. She's there. Did you hear her make a statement about it? She made $33 million in tax-free status. The NFL, they made billions in tax-free status. They've hijacked it because you fucking all went along. The American populace has gone along with the economy of fear. Johnny, get your gun. Your guns, your gold, didn't fucking, ain't gonna work. They had you. They fucked you. We need a fucking small group of leaders like these fucking 30 at the University of Missouri. So they get it. They get it. This thing's going to come fucking apart, and it's going to be so fucking ugly. And it's not going to be, oh, the stock market's going to crash. My gold's going to save me. I said, bullshit. I called this in a Cassandra-like fucking... Remember I told you what fucking gold was going to do? You seen it? You seen it? Approaching to go under 1,000. Well, the day that it goes under 1,000, run to the doors, motherfuckers, all I got to tell you. Because Putin's last fucking big fucking wealth is sitting on gold. And these fucking oligarchs and these inbred fucking cousins, they're going to be fucking racing to be the first one out. You're going to see gold gap down $300 in one day. Mark my words. I mean, I did a video the day it turned 1,900. Get out, get out, get out. Silver 47, get out, get out. Because I knew it was all a fair thing. I mean, Cassandra-like. Fuck, why are you so rich? What do you think paid for my bone marrow fucking transplant? I mean, have acute AML like I had, Denuvo. Why do you think the doctors send you home to die? Number one, they know very few people survive. Number two, how much money that fucking costs? And rightfully so. It's fucking ICUs on top of ICUs, but I'm alive. And I made a fucking deal inside that fucking, not with God. I don't make deals with God. I don't play that fucking game. No, I follow the light. My light. I made a deal in there. Kevin, I talk to myself. I'm quarantined in there by myself. All by myself. It's me and my radio. Now, family gets in there, the nurses, that's it. The maids. Friends with the maids. School teachers in fucking Kathmandu. Come here for a better life they ever had. Disillusioned on this fairy tale called America, which we ruined it. The baby boomers know that. If you live all your hardcore activism, the attacks you're under, people are death threatening you right now on the internet. Chris Busby was death threatening me. No, was it really the Chris Busby? I don't know. How would I know? Probably wasn't even really him. Because we don't know. Because Snowden told us that. If you do this, and your reward for this is nothing. You'll be attacked, you'll be hated, you'll whatever, but you get to live. Will you take that deal? Would you take that deal? 4, 5, 10 years down the road if you're still alive? Where do I sign up? That was the deal I made, and I'm glad I made it. And I'll accept that. I'll take the heavy bombardment. I'll take the poverty. I'll take the fucking loneliness. I'll take the fucking lonely path. Because I love my grandchildren. And I love my fucking family. I was asked, they tried to play I Got You. They tried to come up to us at Union Square. That I Got You fucking weasels that pulled the shit at CNBC weasels that pulled the shit at Occupy. We're not Occupy. Although Occupy did a lot of great work. Hey, so on Thanksgiving, which family member are you most fucking not looking forward to seeing? And I said, you kidding? I want to see all my family. I love all my family. I love everybody. What are you trying to fucking capture hate? You're trying to propagate on hate? You're trying to turn us into hate because you don't know the difference between fucking hate and love. You don't know the difference between heaven and hell. You don't know the difference between a blue sky and pain. You have no fucking clue. You fucking know shit. You've gone along because 99.9% went along. I'm going to be the next King James. You're going to be the next American Idol. You're going to marry a fucking prince. You're going to sell your fucking sex, your fucking soul for fucking what? For what? It's like my old art professor used to say to me when people pin up an unpassionate piece on the wall. Oh my God, it's like marrying for money. You're going to marry for money. What happened to those beautiful California girls who were in the field, to the ones that I used to hang with, the ones that used to protest at Diablo Canyon with me? What happened to all those girls? What happened to those beautiful females that we walked up and down the coast? We protested nuclear in 1982 in Central Park. What happened to them? Oh, easy. They've been had by a bunch of hairspray masquerade party fake fuckers. Come fucking see with me. I'll make you fucking live comfortably and heavily after in my fake fucking rock mansion. In my hairspray. They traded in the flowers in their hair for a fucking shiny car and a mortgage. The whole fucking country sold out. They sold out. Not me. I never did. Even when I was on Wall Street. I stood my fucking environmentalist fucking latent ground. I'll stand it now. Stand tuned. Fuck the trolls. Fuck the rats. For they are no fucking match for the truth. Stand tuned. This fight's just getting going. Fucking... This is the fucking war. We passed midway. We're winning. We're winning. Don't give up. Don't give up now. We're fucking getting traction now. That's why they fear us. They should fucking fear us.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical.